So this past week I was back down at Greene County visiting the plant, and it has been some time since I've been down there. Pretty much the world shut down shortly after my last visit, which was in February of 2020. It's been a while. Things have changed a lot since the last time I was down there, and that's what I want to show you today. So let me give you a little history about this place. So I bought this plant in 2013. We moved down there from Nebraska, and the space was daunting, really, looking at it. It was so big. It was so empty, and the equipment that we had filled up, maybe 1,000 square feet. The space that we were operating out of in Nebraska was considerably smaller than this place, about 1/10 of the size, and we had maxed that out. It was real trouble. So it was really important for us to find a nice centralized location where we could get things out in a very competitive freight market, because we are a B2B company, and this really did fit the bill. So again, the building was 30,000 square feet. It needed a ton of work. It was a disaster, and that's a story for another time. But since then, we've gone through some pretty major evolutions and have adapted and changed and grown with the changing business environments, with the changing customer bases, with just trying to reach more people. It's been a really fun adventure. So thinking back on when I first set foot in that place and we moved our equipment in, I thought there's no way we're ever going to fill this up. And being there last week, I said, how are we going to contain what we've got now? So without getting too far into future plans, always on the table, we're thinking, do we need another building? Do we need another location? What's going to be the next big move for us as we continue to expand and expand? But the big ticket item today, this is really what I wanted to show you, was to give you a little bit of a tour, a little bit of a look at what we're doing as far as our bottling and fulfillment and what we've invested in over the last year in order to keep growing with the growing demand of the product. So currently inside the building, the way that we have it set up, about 12,000 feet plus or minus is dedicated to the fulfillment side. That's all small packaging. That's where we keep our chems. That's where we do all our small bottles. And we ended up separating the plant out kind of into 3 zones, if you want to call it that. We have a production area that's a little over 15,000 square feet plus outside storage. We have our fulfillment side, which is about 12,000 square feet. That's storage plus bottling. And then we have offices for about 3,000 square feet. Bottling and fulfillment side, excluding everything that has to do with the chemical portion, takes up somewhere around 10,000 and 9,000 feet, somewhere in that range. And the conveyors themselves run over 150, 200 feet around that place, just moving bottles and boxes around, getting them to where they need to be. Some of the coolest things that we were excited about was like an automatic box builder. Who knew? That thing was life-changing. We were opening all of those manually, gluing the bottoms, taping, and that took some serious time. But now with this new unit, it just flies through and it's on demand, and it's crazy to watch the efficiency of that side. From the bottling perspective, we're filling 6 gallons at a time, and it takes about 20 seconds to fill those 6 gallons, so it moves pretty quick. This machine is expandable to multiple heads, so it can continue to grow. Now right now we have this configured just to do 1-gallon bottles. We were switching between 2.5s and 1s, but we have some finicky things to work out with that capper to make sure that it's working the way that it's supposed to. Speaking of caps, now you may have noticed that there is a change to the foil caps that are on there. Those are heat induction sealed, and they are vented caps, which allows the bottle to breathe a little bit and not have as much risk of swelling from getting shaken up and mixed around in transit. So you're going to be seeing those as they come through more and more and more. But I think for the most part, anybody who's gotten orders out in the last month has probably seen those new vented caps, and they're pretty cool. In order for all of this to work, there are people behind the scenes that function like absolute clockwork back there, and I can say that I couldn't be more proud of the people that are in there working every single day to get this out to you and have it come through clean and beautiful every single time. In order to have everything operate the way that it's supposed to, we usually have 4 or 5 people standing on the bottling line doing multiple checks on lids as they come through. Those lids get checked and rechecked about 4 times before they go into boxes. Another really cool thing that's been happening out there that has nothing to do with fulfillment or fun is just some of the stuff that we've done to the field along the side of the building. And every year I get down there, I'm kind of more impressed with the changes that have happened. We don't irrigate it. It's natural. There's nothing going on out there. We're not fertilizing it. We're not doing anything like that, but it does get a pretty good dose of humic on a regular basis. And I have watched that thing transform over the last 9 years from this weed-infested place into something that really blows my mind with how thick and weed-free we are having this common Bermuda come through. And so there's always these fun things that you notice after doing something for a certain amount of time and how stuff has changed that makes you just question, are we scratching the surface right now on what's possible? What other things could we potentially answer going forward? What changes are really happening to affect this? I walked around with a penetrometer, sticking it in the ground all over the place in areas that I know were treated, areas that weren't treated, and just taking readings on things. And it's just mind-boggling to see the change of this area that is built to hold another building and what's happened just in the soil in the last 9 years. It's things that get me really excited. So I want you guys to stay tuned, and I just want to say thank you for supporting us in this growth and being part of it. And I want to give you a glimpse of things that are happening and a little bit of things to come. And we're going to go into this a little deeper in the very near future. But for today, I just wanted to give you a little bit of a behind-the-scenes glimpse of what's going on down there. And again, just say thank you, and thank you for being part of the journey. And let's keep growing together. I'll talk to you soon. See ya.